Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be another set analysis. I'm very excited to bring you this one. This set has been on my radar ever since it was announced back in September of 2021. It is the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge, obviously from the Mandalorian series, and it is a Target exclusive. It does retail for 30 bucks, gives you 258 pieces, I believe, 3 minifigs, and it's awesome. I don't remember exactly where on my list this is. It is definitely high on the list. It's either number 6 or number 8. It's pretty high. I do have a couple other Mandalorian sets on my list, like the Trouble on Tatooine, which I think I'll get last for that, in terms of Mandalorian sets, and then the Boba Fett Starship, which is another Slave 1, basically. I'll get that eventually as well. That's also on my list. The two kind of bigger sets I want to get, I already mentioned those, but I'll just, if you're new, the new Rapunzel's Tower, I'm still really hyped to get that. I'll try to get it whenever I can. Same with the Joker's Trike Chase. That's the Batman set. That one as well is very high on my list. So that one and the tower are very, very high on the list. But anyway, here's the set. Hopefully you can see it. It's pretty cool. We're on Lego.com. I will show you the box first. Might as well show you the back of the box first, since so I don't have to scroll all the way down. So here's the back of the box. You can see all the details. You can see like a printed piece, which is my favorite part of this set. You got the opening cabinet and the swiveling kind of grabber. I don't know what that's called, like that area that swivels above the fire of the forge. You can see it's not too big, but it's not like tiny. Like it's a good size. Like if you have some of those dual sets, which of foreshadowing, I actually plan to do more analysis on the sets on my list. I got 2 of the duels on there. Those are $25 set, I know, $20 sets, and they're a little bit, they're very similar in this, or to this set, because they're both, I guess this one's 30 bucks, so you get a little bit more, but it's the same concept. It's a smaller set, you get some good stuff. Here's the front of the box. You can see all the information. You got all the 3 minifigs, and you can see the forge and the Mandalorian on the top, the logo there. And you can see the exclusive figure, well, 2 exclusive figures are the Armor herself and Paz Vizsla. And yeah, let's talk about the build first. I want to save the figures kind of for last with this. So here it is. Here's the build. You can see there. It's kind of just like this angled doorway here, and then you've got this part, which is all the tool, like a tool shed, pretty much. And then what attaches to the entranceway is the actual forge area. So this is where the armor will like forge metal, like Beskar armor and stuff, and weapons from the Beskar. The material that Mando gets. You can see a little bit better here. Sorry if it's a little bit angled. There you go. You can see it better now. So here she is. There's the armor giving the jetpack to Mando. There's the visual in the background. I really like all this. Like, I like the little chair here with the table, or the 2 chairs with the table. I love the forge with the fire. That's awesome. And a cool Technic piece with the that kind of covering on the top. I love the Mythosaur logo. The cabinet's cool. I did want to mention my favorite part, which is this. This is amazing. This little tiny cylinder of it's like a hologram printed piece of a Mandalorian's armor. So if you don't remember, in season 1, this was in a brief scene where the armorer pulled up Mandalorian's armor digitally, and so she built his armor off of that. So that's what this is supposed to be. I just love that. That's so cool. I think that's great. Here's the set being built. So that's kind of cool. You can see it in real time there. And there it is on the ground, which is kind of nice. There's the cabinet opening up. There's not too many stickers, actually, which I appreciate. And this arm can swivel, which is kind of cool. But what you're all probably here for is the minifigures, what I think of these. Well, I think they're all fantastic. I do have one complaint with the Armorer and of Mandalorian. They're both very, very nitpicky comments, or nitpicks, I guess. We get the Mandalorian again, which is fine because he's the best car version. It's, you know, a cheap way to get him. So it's cool to get him. I do wish he came with his cape though, because I really like that cape piece. But he does come with the jetpack, so that kind of makes up for it. It just would have been nice to get his cape in the set. He's got his rifle, cool details. This will be my first set with this Beskar Mandalorian, because I haven't gotten the Trouble on Tatooine yet, or the Boba Fett Starship. Both of them are on my list. I'll get those at some point for sure. The armor is fantastic. My favorite figure of the set, and one of my favorite characters from The Mandalorian in general. Probably my third or fourth favorite, pretty high. My only complaint with her is she doesn't have like a physical like cloth for her shoulders. It's not really like the rug kind of material. I don't know what you would call that. That kind of fur shoulder kind of cape shoulder thing that she doesn't have a physical fabric for that, which I think is kind of lame, but that's okay. I do also kind of wish that she had an actual skirt piece that went like over her legs. That would have been nice, but then again, it would kind of restrict her legs moving, so you know, there's pros and cons with that. I do want to mention that the helmet looks a lot like a Golden Knights helmet, which is kind of interesting. Love this figure. I cannot wait to get her. She's one of my most anticipated minifigures, like in general, of a set. Lastly, we get Paz Vizsla. He's the heavy Mandalorian, and he's got a new piece for his shoulder armor, so it makes him look much more like thicker, much bigger and beefier than normal. And he's got his great helmet. He's got a cool looking gun with a little Technic pin on the end. It seems lazy, but it's actually pretty cool in my opinion. And the coolest thing is you can actually attach it to his back. He's got like a brick built like section on his back, so you can attach the gun onto his back, which is pretty cool. And yeah, those are the minifigs. I think they're unbelievably awesome. Yeah, just really great. And this set goes really perfectly with that Mandalorian Battle Pack, which came out in 2020 of January, I believe. And I have that. This will go great. I think I actually might display the two sets together. I think that's just a really great idea. Because, you know, the other Mandalorians from that set are all in these scenes, pretty much. Or they're hanging out in the hallways of the Forge. So I think that would be cool to put them all together and make a cooler display. But yeah, as for the set overall, I think it is fantastic. Definitely a great value. I mean, 30 bucks is a great price. It looks pretty good. I do love the minifigures. Those are probably the best parts of the set. I like all the, for example, I like the unprinted Mandalorian helmet. That's great. I like all the printed pieces. The little Beskar, like, gold bars are great. The fire pieces in blue are nice. I like the brick built tools. I like the chair and the little roller skate piece. The doorway's nice. I just love everything about it. It's great. Definitely a really awesome set. Glad they came out with it. I believe this will be the only time that we see Paz Vizsla and the armor as minifigures. It's their first time as such. And I believe this is the only set that they'll come in. So if you really want them, you're gonna have to buy this. I think 30 bucks is a great price. I mean, it's not too expensive. It's just a great value. I think it's really worth it, especially if you have the Mandalorian Battle Pack or at least like one or two other of the sets. It's just really nice and really worth it in my opinion. So that's what I think. Let me know what you think. I'll do some more episodes on the sets on my list very soon. I think I'll do at least one a week so you can see which sets are on my list. And yeah. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care, and I'll see you later.